Every second you spend hating, you could have been building, man. Haters don't win. That's why they hate. You hating somebody for winning, but you'll never get to experience win. When you hating, only thing that comes to you is hate. Only thing that comes to you is failure. There is a negative side of the coin that you don't have to experience, man. You can't win playing defense against somebody else's life. You only can win playing offense. Let everybody else be your defense, man. Hating on others is a virus, and it's time for you to get rid of it.
She said she love the truth. She love what God. I said she gotta love me too.
See, hating on someone else keeps your attention on them. You're trying to find every single little detail of a flaw to hate on, and that don't make sense. Just imagine if you packed all that energy up and put it into yourself. Where would you be in your life? And don't sit up here and saying niggas you be hating. I mean, you don't be hating nobody, because hey, at one point I was jealous. I was hating on motherfuckers because I'm like, bro, how can you do this and I can't do it, and we in the same position? But I quickly figured out that the more I try to hate on somebody else, the more I will stay the same, stay stuck. I mean, damn, pause on that. Stay stuck in the lane I am in. Your mind becomes a prison, man, and they live in it rent free because you're always thinking about, how can I hate that person? Why do they got all this shit? Why do they got this? Why do they got that? I hate the fact that they winning and I'm not winning. You know what I'm saying? Living rent free. You got to understand this, man. This world is governed by frequency, and hating is a low vibrational thing for you to do. Why the fuck would you hate on somebody else when you ain't even got your shit together? You know what I'm saying? You hating the next person because they got their shit together. They dug their head down and work and got to where they wanted to be, not hating on other people along the way. And you're upset about that? You're fucking upset that they winning? You see how that sound? You're fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Having a low vibration trumps everything you're trying to do. Even when you're trying to become successful and try to be creative about what you're trying to do, you're at a low vibration, man. You're at a low frequency because you're hating on everybody else. Stop all that fucking hating. I done had hating in my comments before, and I entertain it by pinning their ass at the top. If you're going to be a hater, everybody's going to see that you're a hater, and eventually they'll delete it. Why? Because they don't want to be exposed for being a hater. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when folks hate on you for being successful, you just gotta go ahead and let them do it, because at the end of the day, this is your life, not theirs. So why the fuck would you let somebody dictate how you live? Come on, man. Think smart. Think. Think more. You attract what you vibrate, man. So hating folks bring things for you to hate more. You know what I'm saying? So you vibrating at this low frequency of fucking doubt, guilt, failure, and hate, and the universe is just going to keep giving you shit so you can be in that same frequency forever. It doesn't matter to the universe. The only thing matters to the universe is emotions and frequency, and the emotions is the largest shareholder of your universe. You know what I'm saying? That is the language of the universe. So if you're at a bullshit emotion all the time, which is hate, you're going to get everything that's going to make you hate life even more. Understand what I'm saying? You can't manifest abundance while lacking and hating on other people. See, hate come from not understanding why you're at the situation you are in. One thing a person always say is, damn, why they get to do this and not me? You know what I'm saying? Why bad shit happen to good people? See, your energy is fucked up. Yeah, you may be good. Yeah, you may be donating, giving shit away, doing shit for everybody and all that. But your frequency and your vibration fucked up. You're not doing this out of just you being at a high vibration and just wanting to give back and do more. You're not doing it out of that. You're doing it out of, what can I get out of this situation? Give freely, receive freely. 4 rules that you need to govern your life by. If somebody want to give your ass an extra straw in your bag, take it. If somebody want to give you $1 or something to drink, take it. You know what I'm saying? I don't turn down nothing, because I know for a fact that I give freely. So the universe is going to bless me. They going to give me things. I mean, the universe is going to give me things, and I'm supposed to accept them. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is. I don't give a fuck what it is. Hey, I take it. While you're sitting up here comparing yourself, you should flip it so it can work in your favor. If they can do it, so can I. If that person can buy a Tesla Ferrari, Bugatti, anything like that, I can do the same thing. Ain't no difference between neither one of y'all. Like I said in the past, what's the difference between you and Moses, my Bible thumpers? What's the difference between you and the person that has it all? Nothing. Both of y'all are the same. The only difference is the vibration, the frequency that y'all operating at is way different. You can have it all if you give it to yourself and stop hating on everybody else. You need to change your focus. You need to stop focusing on everybody else and focus on yourself. The more focus you give to yourself, you will know what to focus on next to take you to the next level. The more you hate a person, the more you start to look like them. Nah, that shit was trash. Not like them. The more you hate the person, the more energy you give. That's what I don't know what the fuck I was going with the last bar. But the more you hate the person, the more energy you give them to be successful, because you never know. In their mind, they like, shit, I'm successful, man. People hate on me, but just because I'm successful. And you're a part of that bunch that proves that person right. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody always say hurt people hurt people. So you're just projecting out how you feel at the end of the day. If you feel like you hate yourself and you're unaccomplished and you're sad, mad, depressed or whatever, you're going to give it back. You're going to give it out to everybody else too, because you feel like that internally. Now, if you felt good internally, then you would be able to express your love and your kindness and your joy to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to understand, man, everything is emotion and frequency. Everything is emotion and frequency. You know what I'm saying? Everything is. And understand this too. And I know it's going to be hard for you to accept this, but everything is your fault. Take responsibility so you can change everything in your life. You can't be grinding and hating at the same time. You got to pick one. You got to pick one. You can't be working and be on break at the same time. You got to pick one. Do you want to grind and get your bands up and get your funds up and take your family out and all that shit? Or do you want to be the same way? See, right now, I'm in the motion of becoming the version I told the universe I want. I show love to people at all times, no matter how they treating me, because I understand that's just the frequency they on. And I also tie it to the old frequency that's trying to get me back to how I was. You know what I'm saying? I've been so aligned into good shit that I manifested WWE. I manifested WWE. What the fuck? I manifested WWE Revolution and WWE Monday Raw. Me and my family is going to that. I only said I wanted to go to Raw. You know what I'm saying? But I said I wanted it and it came. You know what I'm saying? And me just putting out good energy all the time. And sometimes, you know, you fucked up, but if you when you in that fucked up state, just be to yourself, man. Just be yourself. Let the emotions go through. Let the frustration go through. And get back into that mode where you're peace, calm, and in a joyful moment, in a joyful state. You know what I'm saying? So the universe can give you all the shit that keeps you joyful, keeps you feeling good. I feel good all the time, every day. But sometimes bullshit comes to make me feel bad. And I acknowledge it. Okay, well, this shit right here is trying to make me hate what I got going on. I'm not about to. I choose to love what I got going on so I can get more of it. You know what I'm saying? More good shit to make the shit better. If it's a situation I don't like, I acknowledge the shit. Hey man, shit, I don't like the fact that my channels ain't moving like they supposed to, but guess what? It's just a patient time. I'm gonna take this time to rest and get my ideas together and come back even stronger every single time. And I just take time and rest and get the downloads. Ain't no need for me to hate on other people that's doing the same thing I'm doing. I show love, and I hope everybody is ready for Tony Kirk to take over, because hey, I'm operating at a high frequency and motherfuckers can't see it now, but when they do see it, it's going to be undeniable. So ain't no point in you trying to hate on people when you got more things to do in your life than to sit up here worry about what everybody else doing. Real winners don't have time to hate. They only are focusing on building. They're only are focusing on getting their eternal right so they can be successful in life. While you're watching them hating, they're working, they're winning. They ain't got time to be looking back and saying, damn, Bronny down the street hating on me and shit. What the fuck? Man, fuck Bronny. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bronny James. But fuck Bronny. I'm finna get these bands, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that bullshit. I got time to be hating on somebody. No one else's success is keeping you from being successful, man. Unless you interpret it that way. every time Bronny gets some money, shit, you don't never have none. You keep saying that shit every time Bronny gets some money, you never gonna have none. You got to be careful about what you say. See, I got an example. Every time I go to work, it's a lady that be like, every time she see me, shit go wrong. Every time she see me, her day go bad or whatever the fuck. But that's in her mind. She has accepted that into her reality. So every time she sees me, it's going to be a problem with something to make her day frustrated. And what I do, I laugh. I try to make her feel good in that moment. But I understand that that's what she accepted. So that's what she's going to get every single time. Hating on others is like drinking some poison and hoping they suffer. You know what I'm saying? The only person that holds you back is you, not nobody else. So get out your way, man. And always remember, like, share, and subscribe. I was just playing, but always remember, truth kills treachery. Peace.